What's going on, my Flappy family? It's your boy Izzy. Welcome if you're new. Stephen A. Smith got on First Take and actually begged LeBron James to put Bronny back in the G League. Bro, this is ridiculous, man. We're about to get into it, but before we do that, y'all make sure y'all hit the thumbs up for your boy if you like the content. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 300, so if you can help me out with that, I highly appreciate it. And don't forget to get in the comment section and let me know what y'all think about this. Let's get it.
Out there, Stephen A. in Philadelphia, giving Bronny first quarter playing time. Why the face or the hand or the everything that's happening?
I'm really trying to be as respectful as I possibly can be towards LeBron James. One of the top 2 or 3 players in the history of basketball, number 2 in my eyes. A treasure to the game of basketball that we should and will all miss when he is gone. I am pleading with LeBron James as a father. Stop this. Stop this. We all know that Bronny James is in the NBA because of his dad. The first game of the season, opening night, the Griffeys in attendance, father-son duo playing in an NBA game for the first time, an absolutely positively wonderful story. And then reality sets in. We love what we're seeing from him in the G League because that's where you belong. As you hone your skills and you get better and you legitimately earn, which I believe he has the potential to do. I am rooting for Bronny James. It would be cruel to root against him. He's a wonderful kid. I wish him nothing but the best. But he's LeBron James' son. And everybody knows what attention that brings. Molly, Doggy, put them up on the screen because I want to see their face when I say this. Right now, Bronny James is averaging 0.3 points, 0.3 assists, and 0.4 rebounds. You know what people are saying. You know what they're going to do to this kid. In 13 games, he has played 44 minutes. He has scored 4 points. He is shooting 1 of 16 from the field, 0 for 7 from three-point range. How are you doing him favors? We know that he's not ready yet. And I'm saying this with compassion. I'm asking the greatest player in the game, one of the top 2 players in the history of basketball, an ambassador for this game, the face of the league, a 4-time champion, a guy that's gone to 10 NBA finals, one of the greatest we have ever or will ever see, who is a basketball savant. You know, better than me, better than Doggy, better than JJ Redick, better than Rob Pelinka, better than any basketball analysis or analyst that exists. You know what these numbers mean. You know what it's going to do to your son, to people who are missing out on opportunities, that are busting their tail on other NBA teams in the G League, in Europe, and everywhere else, what kind of opportunity they're starving for. You're exposing your son like this? I know I'm not questioning LeBron James' intent as if it's dishonorable, Doggy. It's incredibly honorable. He's a wonderful dad. I swear to y'all on everything I love, I'm not trying to be disrespectful in any way. I'm simply saying, to have that moment on game 1 of the NBA season is one thing. To propel it to a point where he's on the bench, he's in uniform, he's taking up a roster spot, and now you're giving him time in the first quarter, and you see the absence of production. How are you helping him? I just don't get it. I really don't see, I really don't get it. I really don't.
Now, we all can agree that Bronny James really isn't having a good start to his career, right? We can all agree to that. I mean, it's crazy. He's shooting 6% from the field. But, I mean, who was expecting Bronny to come out and look like his dad? Who was expecting Bronny to come out and look like the #1 draft pick? I mean, I don't know who was. Maybe the people who are dogging him to the 10th power. Yeah, man, we all knew Bronny was going to need some work, man. We knew Bronny was going to need some work. We knew his height was a disadvantage. We knew all of this, right? From the way he plays, his height is a disadvantage. We knew all of this. At some point, I guess you can throw Bronny out there and see what he does against competition. But I think throwing him out there against Tyrese Maxey was the worst decision. I'm not going to hold you. There are valid defenders who have a hard time with Tyrese Maxey. So putting Bronny out there was really a crazy move. You know, he had a good game in the G League. And sometimes you might just go off of that and be like, well, you know what? Let's see if he can carry that momentum. Now, the G League and the pros are two different things, and I think he realized that after what Tyrese Maxey was doing to him out there. I mean, they were literally picking on him. You might as well give him Bronny, since Bron's about to finish his career in your organization and y'all not about to really push for anything. You might as well give him his son to play with as a reward. Because I don't think you're winning any championships with this lineup, fam. They already made a decision. Let him dress up. There's no point of keeping him off the team now. Man, he shot 16% in this game. I give rookies 3 years, man. I say that every time. I give rookies 3 years, so I'm not expecting him to be spectacular in this first year. I'm just not. He hasn't played enough college ball. He hasn't played enough ball in general to make me feel comfortable saying he's an NBA player. He's ready, right? I think he's talented. I think he does have the potential. But, you know, it's going to take some time. The biggest problem, though, is what LeBron said, and he kind of put the target on his back about Bronny actually being better than some of the dudes in the NBA. Now, he could have been talking about anybody, right? He could have been talking about just average players, but even then, average players, man, they are next level. You know what I'm saying? I think LeBron kind of disrespected the top tier players as far as, you know, they're in the NBA for a reason. And, I mean, I didn't expect him to be this bad with the 6% and averaging 0.3, 0.4. Like, I didn't expect that. I can't lie. But still, I mean, get a man some time to develop, man. Give him some time to develop. We know what happened to him. He only played a year, not even a full year in college. So it's like he really still getting himself together, and he getting more of his sophomore and junior year in the pros. You know what I'm saying? So he's at another level, and it's going to take him a minute to get adjusted. You know, I am rooting for Bronny, man. I want him to become a player that brings value to a team. So whether that's a role player or off the bench, 6-man, something like that. Like, yeah, you know, he don't have to be a superstar. He don't have to be a superstar. Not all players that are valued are superstars. So, yeah, man, hopefully he can get to that level. I think he can. He has the athleticism. You know what I'm saying? He has it in him. But he just have to work on taking it to the next level, because the NBA, man, it's the highest of the highest, right? So you're going to have to really bring it, man. But Stephen ain't funny, though, man. Pleading like that is hilarious, dog. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about Bronny James, man. Do y'all think he need to just stick to the G League, or are y'all okay with him actually getting in there and getting some NBA time, man? Let me know in the comment section. I love y'all. Y'all keep it smooth.